use the "it's too late." Like, oh no, I don't want to play anymore now that you've,
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think it's that. But what do you guys think? Because on the show, obviously, speculation is also because De Rossi's significant other or wife, I don't even know if they're married, but she's half American, half English, ties to the US. He actually is that weird Italian footballer who actually can speak English to a decent level, which are very, very few and far between. So obviously a lot of people are assuming MLS. On the show was pointed out that maybe it's not the best place for aging midfielders to go, because you look at Schweinsteiger in Chicago, Pirlo in New York City FC, both really failing to move the needle. And I kind of agree with that. I find it...
What about Gerrard?
Steven Gerrard even more so. I find it a little bit... I mean, I think, in MLS is obviously Zlatan or whatever is different, I'm not sure that's necessarily the right environment. There's other wonderfully romantic suggestion. He wouldn't make any money off this, but that he's always been a fan of Argentine football, that he'd go down there and play for one of the great Argentine clubs. I'd absolutely love that. It brings to mind Clarence Seedorf going and playing for Botafogo at the end of his career. I'd love it if more European stars, just for the love of football, made decisions like that.
Yeah. Well, you remember even Pirlo, scoring that goal for Italy at the Maracanã and describing it in this incredible career he's had as like maybe the most profound moment he's had in his career, because it was a dream fulfilled. So yeah, I love the idea of De Rossi going and fulfilling a football dream rather than anything else. My hunch is still he'll go the MLS way, just because, again, like, footballers are people with families, and that matters as well sometimes. I think it might be that it suits his life and his family to live in America right now.
You don't think it's possible at all that he stays in Italy and plays for another
I think it's
club?
possible. I think if we're rating these things in terms of likelihood, I'm, in my mind, to do the Gazzetta thing and just put percentage on things for no reasons, maybe like 60% America, 30% South America, and 10% stays in Italy.
I hope he never plays for
personally
another Italian
speaking,
club.
I kind of hope that as well.
I think it would be horrible
to
see him wear a shirt other than Roma.
Yeah.
I think he's actually said to the fans, if you don't want me to play for another Italian club, I won't.
Maybe
it's as
he'll
simple
play
as that.
for like a Serie A B club, or what if he...
You go play for Ostia.
Yeah,
Maybe he can
I
leave
think you live with,
Precisely that. Or, look, if he does want to go to a big club, I know that Inter love their veterans, so perhaps they will bring him.
Stop, you're trolling now, Mina. Stop it, you've been warned.
I'm going to just say one thing very quickly, because some people might have no idea for the context. Is Ostia is basically the nearest coast, the nearest part of, nearest sort of, I guess, town on a coast to Rome, and it's often perceived, talked about as part of Rome, because it is part of the greater...
On a map, Rome looks as if it's on the coast. It's not really. Yes. They're a few miles inland, and there's all these towns along the coast, Ostia, Ladispoli, Fregene, and they're basically like commuter towns, but there's also big beaches there. And there's a great Netflix show called Subura, which is, you can get it with subtitles, but it's like a big crime show, and it's all set in and around Ostia.
Maybe he can get involved with that.
Oh, and the lead guy looks like Daniele De Rossi.
There you go.
The actor who plays like the main character.
I could see De Rossi with a low-key acting career later on. I could
totally
enjoy that.
He's got the look.